what do we got going on right now?
Fresh from the comic shop.
Live from the pressing salon. That's right. Each and every week we ask you to present us your fresh gets via Instagram by tagging us at FFTCS and also tagging us with our handle on Fresh from the Comic Shop. And wouldn't you know it? Just by entering, you can win some great comic books like this. This is this month's comic book. It's Darth Vader #3, first appearance of Dr. Aphra. Yes, it's a 9.2, but this book is hot, and it's only going to get hotter. She will make her way to the screen at some point. I guarantee. I'm calling it, and it's basically like saying grass is green at this point. And this is courtesy of Whatnot. And if you don't know what Whatnot is, you should listen here, because Whatnot is... Whatnot combines the safe buying platform of eBay with the video component of Twitch. Their mission is to bring together collectors and enthusiasts to safely buy, sell, and connect. Now, this is how you enter the contest. You must be signed up to Whatnot. That link is below, and with that sign-up link, you get $3 off your first purchase. Shout out to Moonlit Comics. She just she just recently bought something off there. We got a notification. You must follow Comic Book Canon on Whatnot. Post a pic of your fresh get on Instagram, and make sure you use that hashtag FFTCS, and we will post your pictures here. A lot of you post like a lot of pictures during the week. We can only take one submission, but we'll do as best a job as we can by picking the best one. And I know that's subjective, but just roll with us. Now, to be entered to win and move on to the semifinals, your book must have 3 of the criteria here. Presentation. We were just talking about that. Kamikaze does a great job of presenting his books, composing a beautiful shot. That's one thing. How unique is the book, right? It could be decades old. It could be, something that, it's a low print run. It's very rare, or, what have you. Just something that's unique. And also something that's, this adds a lot of weight to things. Something that means something to you, right? So we hear some amazing stories, and we really appreciate every story you guys send us. Those are things that really go a long way as well. It could be any of those things or something just out of left field. Have fun with it. Again, it's your fresh gets. They could be 2 days old. They could be, 20 years old, but as long as you got them this week or the past week, we'll show them off. All right, shall we get to it, guys? You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right.
Excited.
Because, Kamikaze, you have a responsibility, okay? You have a responsibility. You're going to pick the next semifinalist.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Yep. So you better be paying attention. Don't
All
pretend
right.
like you didn't know. You've seen the show a couple of times. Here we go. We got Real Caleb Leland. Had to run some errands today and decided to walk through one of the secondhand shops in town. Found this for $6 and decided to pick it up. Not the best shape, but pressing might get it up to a 6 or 6.5. Any thoughts? We don't really grade, especially like this. Chris is probably I'm not sure how well you are, Quintin, but I'm not a great grader. So
no,
and even with that picture, it's going to be hard for Chris to determine anything. I don't see any flaws from that angle or picture.
Yeah,
so that's a tough one.
It's hard to tell.
It's definitely got wearing all around the edges of the book. It looks like it's crinkled where it's not sitting flat as well. So
yeah,
that's pressable. You can get it pressed up and get that nice and clean. But there's definitely some wear around the edges there. But yeah, I mean, with just a far out picture like that, guessing the grade is almost impossible. But what I will say though is that a press will definitely clean that book up.
I do like that book though. That's a fantastic classic kind of 80s book. Dazzler is a hot character, and who knows, we may see her in the MCU at some point. Next up, we got House of L Comics. Just got in today and sending to CGC. Nice. You know what? I don't know what this is obviously a newer book, and I don't know what the significance is.
Batman Who Laughs, first appearance.
That's first appearance.
I believe that's a second print because it's red.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, good stuff. House of L. Sorry, guys. Sometimes my DC knowledge is on point. Other times, not so much. All right. We got Marvel Man 616, Doctor Strange number 50, the first team appearance of the Secret Defenders, Hulk, Doctor Strange, and Ghost Rider. Awesome cover, one of my all-time favorites, and a cool key book. This is so straight up 90s, guys. with the the foil and all. I mean, it's part foil too, by the way, so they got a little advanced in their foil presentation. But I do love that cover too. I'm not sure
that cover's great. Yeah,
outstanding cover. So good stuff, Marvel Man. 616 Comics. All right, next up we got our good friend Son of Comics, and he always approves his book by putting that Red Hulk right there. That's right. SpiderMan #1 CGC 9.8. First team up of Miles Morales, Peter Parker, and Spider-Man 1 Comics second print variant. Now, if this is going to happen in the movies, it's inevitable. There's a shot, guys. There's definitely a shot, and we're gonna have a little bit more to say on this book a little bit later in the show. All right, moving on. We got good friend of the show, Nukes Comics. I picked up this copy of Spawn issue 311 from Titan Comics. It is a stunning Chadwick Boseman memorial cover by McFarlane and Anderson. I remember watching Black Panther with my son, and it instantly became one of our favorite movies. I couldn't pass this book up. I mean, I remember when this came out. Chris, you got a handful of these, and I think you sent one to CGC just for you to have in a slab.
Yeah.
So it's one of those that honestly, man, it leaves a mark. And those are the books that I think leaves a mark for more reasons than one in this community. So, big ups.
Absolutely.
Moving on, we got E. Marvell. Guys, I always love his presentation as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice one.
He's got just stunning. Just his presentation is usually stunning, and I appreciate it greatly. As he says, Cullen Bunn is killing the game on so many titles. The Vault Comics title is very lucky, or Vault Comics is very lucky, because this read is a banger. Issue 1 kind of pulled the curtain back a little bit, but issue 2 was like, bruh! So I'm waiting for issue 3, like, lots on there. Yes, counting the fucking minutes, bro. The last book you'll ever read is fire. Good stuff, man. We are psyched that you're psyched. I haven't read this book. I have heard good things about it, so totally digging it. You know who I always dig? And he's a former winner, by the way, so not eligible to win, but he's always sending in books, and that is Sicilian Comics, another great batch of books that I just got from the Italian comic shop from Italy. This beautiful copy is finally mine. Come on.
Oh, man.
He's got
so good.
Yeah, Devil, Ghost, and Iron Man. You got Ghost Rider, you got Daredevil, but I don't see Iron Man on the cover there represented, but that is...
Ghost Iron Man? That's weird.
Yeah, super cool. Super cool.
That's a great cover.
Yeah, those Italian comics he's always showing off are fantastic. All right, we got Red Comics. Here's probably one of my grails. The local comic shop I work at, we just bought a collection, and this was inside of it. For the past month, I worked at home to accumulate enough credit, and today was the day it came home. Hard work pays off, people, and we are so happy you got one of your grails. Early Key X-Men Comics with the Submariner, who's definitely going to heat up. He's going to make his way into the MCU. All right, as y'all know, our guest co-host always goes first with their fresh gets. What do you got, Quintin?
Ooh, so I can't put up the Warlocks, right? No, okay. I won't do that. I won't do that.
Well played.
It was at my local comic shop, and I was just grabbing some stuff. They have a separate area to look at some of the back bins, whatever. And I dropped my stuff off. I was coming back, and then I saw at the front desk they had a little pack. I've been looking for this in a really nice condition for a long time, but they had it was for a really good price, and I know it was it's going to be heating up quite shortly.
I feel like it's already heating up.
Yeah, I think so, but I think it still has a lot of potential.
Definitely.
But
it's great stuff, man.
Right? It's a great cover too.
Yeah, good stuff. George Perez, right?
Yeah.
I told you sometimes my DC knowledge is on point.
My DC knowledge is very weak as well, so that's why I'm kind of jumping on.
Well, I'm not going to say mine's weak.
Mine's weak.
Listen, Corgan's just mad that he didn't get to see the Watlocks. Keep it going, everybody. Keep the Watlock going. Matt Stadge, we love you. All right, moving on. More from you fine people as well. We got Comic Toby. What do you got, Comic Toby? Hi, everybody. Today I bought 3 copies of Ultimate Fallout 4. It's okay. The store still had 7 more copies to sell. I did them a favor. Watch your favorite comic book come to life in your playroom with these cool toys. Definitely. And Chris had a few words to say this evening on the fast smile. Why can't I pronounce that?
Facsimile.
God, that's awful. That's embarrassing.
Facsimile.
Y'all need to watch the replay on Chris's channel. Moonlit Thomas just joined us this evening. Former guest co-host. She owns one of those comic book canon varsity jackets that she'll probably never get. She's owed it. We don't know if we'll ever get them out. But Moonlit Comics, Star Wars 35. Here's a look at one of my favorite covers from the Volume 1 Star Wars run, paired with one of my favorite pop figures. I'm only 2 issues away from completing this run in memory of my father. That's really cool.
Awesome.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Know her story, but she was a guest co-host and she talked about that. So that's definitely touching. And what issues are they though the 2 issues you need? Let us know. All right, moving on. We got into Oblivion, and guys, talking about the 90s. Just love this, guys. The Iron Giant 1999 promotional comic giveaway, first appearance of the Iron Giant in comic book form. I love this film, guys. Love this film. I can't wait to show my daughter this film. She may be a little bit young for it. She's 5, but that's a great book, Into Oblivion. Absolutely great book.
It's a good movie, yeah.
Excellent
It's
movie.
one of my son's favorite.
Excellent.
We had it on VHS.
Is it on a streaming platform?
Is it on a streaming platform?
Yeah, I guess there's something called
I
Google.
don't know. I had my kids. We still had a VHS. I still do. I have a VCR. So we had all this VHS collection with all the like Disney classics. We had Iron Giant, all the Pixar films. So they got to grow up watching the VHSs. But yeah, my son was just talking about that movie the other day.
That's incredible. So that's a great book. Chris, your turn. What's your first fresh get of the week?
Guys, again, because I haven't bought a comic. Well, I did do my monthly My Comic Shop previews orders. So I will have some newer books coming, but I still haven't purchased any comics in like 2 months. So I'm still piggybacking off of my last, back issue order that I made. So again, I'm sorry if I'm kind of cheating, but if I didn't, I wouldn't have anything to show you guys.
We hate cheaters. We hate cheaters.
But this is another. I've been really looking at some awesome DC stuff as of late. Not a key or anything, but just an awesome 15 center. Brave and the Bold number 95.
Oh my gosh, you and the Brave and the Bold, you're killing it, dude.
Yeah, I love these.
Good stuff. That's awesome, man.
That's great.
Yeah, I got him. My Comic Shop. See, real cool thing about My Comic Shop. We're kind of like, this is a commercial pitch here, but it's just me being honest. I talked about, I think last week when I showed off a book about the piggybacking, where you $5 shipping and you can keep ordering and piggyback off of one shipment. And they do a weekly discount too, where you get like 10% off of certain books. And they had a 10% off of DC, like A through M or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So I was able to get a good price on this with the 10% discount.
I'm digging that you're like all in on Brave and the Bold. By the way, Mama Comic is in the house. She was our guest co-host last week. Quintin, I just got to say, she only got kicked off once, I think. So
all
sorry
right.
about that. But,
Okay.
Moving on. Who do we got next? Who do we got? Okay. AZ Mailman. That's who we got. Here we go. AZ Mailman. What? This is the hot book.
Wow.
I could not find this at my local comic shop knowing it was going to be.
I love it.
My submission for Fresh in the Comic Shop this week are the 10 copies of the Raza Miles Morales 10th anniversary variant to Iron Man 12. It's a good thing I pre-ordered because not a single copy made it to the shelf or either store in my area. Yeah, they were definitely hard to find. It's a nice segue though, because remember I said I had a great haul this week. I have so many books I want to show and I had to pare it down. And I went to my local comic shop not expecting to see this at all. So I'm just going to give you guys my first fresh get. I went to Newberry Comics after that though, guys. I told you I made a killing the last time. I found some hot books that were just still there, and this book was absolutely there. But that's not the only book I got at Newberry.
Nice.
And this is turning into a little honey hole. People are like, shut up. Why are you telling people about your honey hole? And some people may think some nasty things too, but that's not where I'm going with that. Because you know what? We share wealth. We share knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is wealth. That's what we do here. Absolutely. All right, moving on. We got Who do we got? Bobzilla. Love the name, by the way. Bobzilla. Are you a 90s Jim Lee X-Men fan? Of course you are. X-Men #1. Collect all 5 versions. Advance Comics 32. Fun fact. The original artwork created for this cover was auctioned and sold on 11/12/2014 via Heritage for $20,315. That's a cool. This is what we're going to talk about. This is a unique book. Obviously, they are. I guess it's some sort of a previews. Saying that this is coming. The X-Men 1. We all know that. It's actually a classic now at this point, even though there were millions of copies produced.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty cool. That's what we're talking about.
Cool. Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. Unique.
That's pretty different. Yeah.
Yeah. Unique and original. All right. Next up, we got Super Rad. I was only supposed to pick up my pull list today, but my local comic shop had some absolute fire on the wall today. Going to send this beauty to see ASAP. Yeah, man. Good stuff. And guys, you notice the video game in the background there.
That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice little tie in there.
You got Rogue, this is Rogue's first appearance, and then you got Magneto. Yeah. Really cool. Well done, Super Rad Comics. By the way, Super Rad was a finalist, I think, with the Hydra Man.
He was a finalist.
He lost to Saved by the Bell. April X Visions.
Came so close.
Tommy Boy Collection's wife. Those super talented people. Super Rad's pretty talented himself as well. Next up, we got Raw Dog Comics. My favorite time of the year is just around the corner.
Oh, nice.
Fresh gets for me just in time. House of Secrets 96 and 111. House of Secrets 96 from 1971. I fell in love with this cover and had to find it. Bring on all the freaky, scary stuff. That painting is haunted. Stay safe, everyone.
Yo, can we call out the Teletubby?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we definitely should call it out. It's great. I don't know if it's I don't know how it ties in.
Oh, right there, yeah. Yeah.
But we're talking composition here, guys. Again, throwing some cool stuff in the mix.
Yeah, let me tell you something, because he was talking about creepy stuff. My oldest son loved the Teletubby show when he was a baby, like up to toddler, that age. And when he got older, he's 16 now, and he was like, had seen it again. He was like, what the hell is this? Why did you have me watching this? Like, this is giving me like nightmares, right? So now that he's older, he's like, this is some creepy crap. Like,
yeah, absolutely. By the way, I'm sharing the knowledge. Here's Reborn, Jeff. Which Newberry, White Plains, or Garden City? It's White Plains. So be on the lookout, man. If you can't find stuff at your local comic shop, go there. And I just ruined it for I don't know, whatever. It's either you appreciate it
now it's done.
Yeah, exactly. So whatever. All right, moving on. We got what we got? We got Quintin, second fresh get of the week. What do you got?
All right. I found these from a guy on eBay. He had like 4 or 5 of them, and he said they were near mint, and it turned out to be. And I'm a Wolverine fan, and I didn't have this in the collection.
Nice.
This is such a classic cover, right? Frank Miller. It's just amazing. I love it.
That's a great one, man.
I'm a Wolvie fan, so I'm happy to have this.
Is it because you're Canadian?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, because I kind of like Alpha Flight, that whole connection. Like, it kind of brings back those memories. So anytime I can get something Wolvie, I'll grab it for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. That's an absolute classic right there. So
the colors on this book are like stunning.
I mean, look at the gradient, like going on with the purple to the blue, right?
Oh, it's so good, right?
How it falls off his back too, in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so well done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And he did a good job. All 4 of those books have that similar theme, but different colors.
Right. Yeah.
Green, blue.
Yeah.
That kind of orange, and then black.
Yeah.
So good. So good. Good stuff, man. You are bringing it. You're absolutely bringing it. But you know who else brought it? We got. Who do we? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. We got Miguel G Comics. Why did that not pop up? I'm having issues here. That was super. Miguel G Comics is not popping up.
We see it. It was there.
Yeah, no, it came up.
Yep.
Not coming up on my preview.
There it is.
All right.
Yeah, I see it.
That's good, because I don't see it at all. All right.
Here.
So I don't really want to spend that much money on his first appearance. So when I went with an OK copy of Avengers 54, the second appearance of Dane Whitman as Black Knight. Smart move, Miguel G Comics. This is a great book to have. I actually have one of these. I got this back in the day, not even knowing that it was Dane Whitman's second appearance, but that is some good stuff right there. I do believe, guys, there's a cameo of Ultron in this, or it's his second appearance as well. I can't remember. Gotta look that up. Anyways, is it off the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So weird. It's not showing up for me, guys, so that's a little scary.
It's like the Ghost comic.
What's that?
The Ghost comic.
So weird. All right, we got Raw Dog Comics. Nope, we don't. Nope. I don't know what's going on here. All right, that was not Raw Dogs Comics. I'm going to have to shout it out here. My favorite time No, Did I miss Super Red? No, I said that.
You got Super Red and Raw Dog. You just like them so much you keep wanting to show them.
I guess. All right, Tommy Boy Collections. All right, Tommy Boy.
That's
What's up, buddy? Is that on? It's not on for me. This is strange. Birthday pickup today for my baby girl who just turned 3. Beauty and the Beast, issue number 1, 1992, on display with her 1950 vintage stroller that's been restored for her. She is the beauty, and her dad is the beast.
Wow.
Listen,
that is awesome.
He's not eligible to win it because he's already won, but every week, him and his wife, April, bring it, and that is just awesome to hear. Their daughter just turned 3. Is it removed? Because I can't.
Yeah.
All right, because here's April's. I love this. I have a daughter. This is exactly what I want to expose her to in terms of these characters. Is that up?
Captain Marvel.
Okay,
that's the Marvel action.
Powerful, self-assured, independent, determined, brave, and confident. All the things I get to celebrate about my daughter. Today we picked up this number 1 issue of Marvel Action, Captain Marvel, for fun and modern story time for her 3rd birthday. Again, guys, this is the stuff I'm looking for, and it's I just love being on the lookout for these things and exposing my daughter to this too. So good on you guys. I really appreciate that you're sharing that with us. Unfortunately, you guys are not eligible. Moving on though, Chris, what is your second fresh get of the week?
All right, so this was my new monthly previews orders. Again, I order all of my new releases via my comic shop at 35% off cover price. I haven't read this series yet, and it's already on issue 3. After reading Future State, I just loved it, loving the character. I just haven't read anything. Wonder Woman number 3, the cover B variant. That is just it's tough because awesome. It's so hold on. Let me kind of take a little light off because you guys. There we go. Look at that.
That's gorgeous, man.
That's a great cover. Yeah.
I loved issue 1. I love the Future States. I haven't read 2 or 3 yet, but that is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous cover right there. No doubt about that. So good stuff. Moving on, our good friend Justin from No Good Comics. Is it up? Sorry.
Primordial.
Yeah, have you read Primordial yet? He says. No spoilers, but go read it. From the creators of Gideon Falls, Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrento, set up for another twisted and wild ride with this dark sci-fi thriller that takes place during the Cold War era. I picked this up today, and it was one that I wanted to show off as well, but it was like, I went to Newberry Comics, was like, holy shit, I can't believe I bumped into all this stuff. So I did not pick that one up, but good stuff, Justin. We love you. And I can't wait to read this myself. All right, moving on. We got Comic Demon. Was out of town last night and stopped at a Walmart. So I picked up some 3-packs and found some fun books. Not sure if Amazing Spider-Man 61 is an error book. It seems like it has another cover page on the inside, but it's still weird. Walmart has the Frankies. I don't know why he was bringing up the Walmart because these are all Spider-Man 55. I do believe.
It looks like he had multiple pictures submitted.
He did. This was the first one though. And
yeah, that's dope.
Those are doing quite well on the secondary. So good on him. You know who always does well? always, is Vinny Whitlock right here, guys. Fantastic Four, number 18. He's figuring this out to be a 3.5. You guys let me know what you see, because I can't see it at all. It's a great Kirby cover, though. I do remember that.
Looks clean. Vinny, he must have the whole freaking run.
I mean, he's got every Silver Age issue ever produced, I think.
I know, right?
I think that. I really believe that. So good stuff right there. C to the G. He's the one that moved on last week to the finals with his Man Thing. It's just a really good setup right there. C to the G. What do you got as an avid Star Wars fan?
Look at that.
All those nostalgic feelings. Marvel Star Wars.
Man.
I love this. I can't see it again. Oh, there it is. It just came up for me. I'm looking at him like, how did he do that? With the, it's the warp speed right there.
Yep.
I gotta know, man.
It's
gorgeous.
I like that. Yeah, it's great.
Too bad he's in the finals.
Okay, Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff.
That's my name.
This is something. I'm gonna say something right now, and I know our votes don't matter here, but man, if I was C to the G right now, I would be sitting here saying, I wish I didn't win last week.
Right?
Yeah, for real.
Because I think he just beat himself.
I agree with that one. I think this is this is outstanding. I don't know if you guys can see on the left too. There's a Darth Vader.
Yep.
As well as the
Boba Fett
on the right.
Yeah,
but
this is great.
I mean, I C to the G. Just let us know, man. Just let us know. I really dig it. So good stuff. Again, 2 weeks in a row, killing it. Nori Jordan. Another great entry right here. What do we got? Anyone who knows me in this hobby knows that Bullseye is my all-time favorite character. When I got back into the hobby, someone told me he was a member of the Thunderbolts. So I instantly started buying a run of the series. Sadly, I didn't realize he doesn't join the team until around issue 110. I love the series regardless, and especially the cover art of the first issue. This week, I finally got in a newsstand copy for only $10 as well. $10, God. As well as a newsstand number 4 and another copy of the number 1 second print. I figured this week I would show off a few of my Thunderbolts books. Maybe someday I'll have as many Thunderbolts number 1 as Chris does Adam Warlock. I'll tell you what, as of right now, you'd be in a better position in terms monetarily. But who knows, that Watlock?
Wait, what? Excuse me?
You never
I don't know, man. Homie, don't play that.
Here we go. But Union Josh Comics. Here we go. Picked up this awesome Star Wars free comic book day from a few years back. Grabbed this recently from my local comic shop that had a bunch of these behind the counter and saved one for me. A huge fan of the Clone Wars era, as it's what I grew up with. Commander Cody, looking battle ready on the cover, was all I really needed to pull the trigger on the sale of this book. And you can see Commander Cody in the bottom right as well. Good stuff, Union Josh. Love that you're always submitting each and every week. Guys, my second fresh get, again, Newberry. Okay. I was there like 2 weeks ago, and I missed both of those. The Iron Man one came out today, or Wednesday. But this one, Champions number 1.
Oh.
Yeah. Just sitting right there.
One.
This is like 6 years old. It was sitting on the shelf.
That's awesome.
Wow.
With the regular, they don't have back issue bins. They just have stacks of books that are out. Okay.
That's great.
Wow.
That's great.
And I'm going to tell you guys something else. This is going for $30, but this isn't the craziest book I found.
Uh-oh.
Done a little bit. Just be patient with me, because we got so many more people we got to check out their books, and we all have our third fresh gets of the week. Caution Comics, Tales of Suspense number 62, Origin of the Mandarin, and also includes where the Mandarin got the rings that are the bracelets in the new Shang-Chi movie. So UFOs, question mark, nice low grade, under $20. I don't think this will tie into MCU, but was an interesting read and got one more Silver Age book in the collection. I mean, this is a great get. Just as a fan, this is a great get. The origin of those rings that they may tie into in some way. I think it ties into the Eternal stuff. That's just my theory.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, but I mean, I love this get, Caution Comics. So that's a really, really nice book.
That's a smart book to get.
I agree too. Yeah, absolutely. And I never noticed that the Mandarin has an M on his chest. That's so awful. That is so bad. But anyways, good stuff. Caution Comics right there. Next up, we got Serge Henderson, aka 080879 lines. I have just got these a few days ago, so I'm hoping this could show up on the first Fresh from the Comic Shop with Jeff and Chris on Comic Book Canon. It did. It made it. Of course, we're gonna show your stuff. I'm loving dude. John Byrne. Speaking of Canadians, man, I say it almost every week. I love John Byrne's artwork. I love it. I collected this series as well. There's one, I think that's a Jay Lee. The second to the right bottom, I think that's a Jay Lee because it went from John Byrne to Jay Lee. But geez, man, I just love it. And then he's got the classic one, top left as well. So good stuff, man. Good stuff, Serge. All right, you know who else has good stuff? Quintin, your third fresh get of the week. All
right. I did ask you if slabs are okay. So this came in earlier than I expected. I'm starting to spread my wings a little bit in terms of some of the characters I'm collecting, and this guy came in. 9.4. 9.4.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a beauty copy. It's awesome.
Is that a newsstand?
No, unfortunately, it is not.
Just wanted to check.
I wish, but it's not.
That's some good stuff, man.
Oh yeah.
I really dig that, man. That's a great. And by the way, you don't have to ask if slabs are okay. Of course they're okay.
Yeah. You bought that raw and sent it to CGC yourself?
I just bought it.
You bought it graded.
Yeah. Okay. It was in an auction, and somehow I won the auction, and right. So yeah, I love that book.
Awesome.
By the way, Dan De La Torre says he doesn't put much effort into.
I saw that comment.
I'm not ashamed because I don't put effort as a background when taking pictures of my comic. You shouldn't be. But where's your fresh get this week, man? Hope you made it to the comic book shop. And I hope I didn't miss it too, by the way.
He was too busy going to baseball games, remember?
That's right. Was that last week? He was live from the game. We should have had him call in for the game. Not thinking, guys. Not thinking. All right. Next up, we got supercrispy.comics. Look at that. This is old school. My pickups for Fresh from the Comic Shop. Running through the dollar bins, I found these two.
Wow.
Owlette, by the way, he's definitely from California because he says hella. You know that, Chris. You know that for sure. It hella took me back to being a kid watching Hanna-Barbera cartoons and Temple of Doom on my grandparents' big-ass wood TV with the buttons.
Yeah.
I kind of remember that, too. Good pickups right there. Johnny Quest, I enjoyed Johnny Quest. I mean, I fucking loved Indiana Jones. Sorry, I was pretty emphatic about that.
That was good. I like that one.
Third fresh get of the week. What do you got? What do you got?
All right, guys.
You look very proud of this.
All right. My fresh get.
No, don't. Oh my God.
Isn't one.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
Wow. I'm scared too.
Are you counting along with me?
It's a Watlock fan.
2, 3.
Yeah, exactly.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you guys know that I'm an addict. I've introduced myself many times as an addict. I don't hide from it anymore. I used to. I used to be very ashamed of myself, and it would just leave me with this feeling of
he's setting us up for something here. Like something
but I'm proud that at least I'm able to speak on my addiction. Now, to say if I'm working the steps to recovery, I don't know if that would be factual, but I can't lie. But no, it's not 8 copies of
I knew it.
But I did get 8 copies of Ultimate Fallout for the facsimile edition. No, not first press. Look, first off, guys, yeah, I did go ham. I stocked up. One of these is for my son. He's a big Miles fan. Okay. A couple of them are going to be for giveaways.
Nice.
For my channel. and then a few, just to hold. I don't own an original or a second print or a variant or anything. So it's cool for me just as a collector to have one. But serious note real quick, guys. If you guys watched my video I dropped a couple days ago or watched my live stream today, my Friday Night Live, there's people right now that did the same thing as me. Oops, I got my other picks in here. And they went and they stocked up on these. And they're going on eBay and they're going online and they're, being dishonest about what this is. And I'm going to let this be a lesson right now. I know a lot of folks in the community have been dropping pictures on Instagram, showing you guys what to look out for. But if you bring me up one more time, I want to let you guys know what to look out for, because these are so identical. Usually on a facsimile, so say if it's a Silver Age, right? And it's 15 cents. The only thing that's different would be a $3.99 price, and then it would have a barcode. All right. So even then, it's hard to spot. With this, though, the original book was $3.99. So the price is going to be different. And the barcode is a modern barcode, so the barcode looks the same. So the only thing different is the Marvel logo. It's the same logo, but it's red. The original ones are black, kind of like a blackish gray. And then the barcode reads, if we can see if you guys, okay, see it says 0111. All right. Basically, Ultimate Fallout 4 is issue number 4. This is number 1 because it's a facsimile edition. It's a one shot. Your Ultimate Fallout 4, your first copy or your first print and even your second prints are going to have a 004 right there. If it's a second print, it's going to have 2 over here. Or if it's considered a variant, it's going to have 2 right here as a covered B option. But you got to look out for that 4 on the barcode, guys. That's the main thing. So, I'm very happy to have these. I'm happy that Marvel's doing them and that there's cheap options for folks to get these books. But, they're so much alike, guys, and we got to be very careful. And shame on anybody that's trying to, dupe people in this community and in this hobby.
That's pathetic, and really is.
I agree.
By the way, I saw 3 of those at my local comic shop today. I decided not to pick any up. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Our last submission here is from Cover Junkies. Cover Junkie Comics, and as we all know, he's a Doom fan.
Yep.
Doctor, is this up? Because I can't see it again. Is it up?
Yeah.
It's up.
Cover Junkie Comics, Dr. Doom number 10 just came in the mail and completes the run. I had an awesome pull list this week, but nothing feels better than completing a run. Congratulations on that, Mr. Cover Junkie Comics.
Right on.
All right. That ends our audience submissions right there. But here's the deal. I have my last submission. Quintin, you have a job to do. You need to.
Yo, man. Yo, Jeff.
Yeah.
Are you John in to show this one off?
No, you're using John in the wrong way. No, that's not how it works.
All right.
I can't wait to show off my John.
My John. You're John. It's your John,
no,
right?
You don't say John. It's not a verb. Oh, my God.
Noun.
Yes. I can't wait to show off my John.
This is your John.
Anybody from the Philly area that's watching right now, please explain in the chat, because I got something to show. This is my get right here. This, again, Newberry Comics. They have a whole bunch of grab bags is what they call them. So I saw this grab bag. I pulled it out. I was like, I don't know. X of Swords. Hickman is 2. I mean, I don't think I have the mental capacity.
Wait, hold on there. Hold on. Okay. Is that like sealed?
Yes, it's sealed. Let me get to the story.
Okay.
Can I finish? I'm being such an asshole right now. So anyway, so they have these grab bags, right? As you can see, Marvel grab bag. I was like, okay, cool. And then you can only see this cover and the cover on the back. And I turn this around, and it's New Agents of Atlas number 2, which is the first appearance of Swordmaster. It's going for almost as much as New Agents of Atlas number 1. And I only got it for $6.99.
Nice.
Wow.
So guys, again, check out Newberry Comics. But what I want to do right now is I have no idea what's in this grab bag. You guys want to see? What else? Or is
Let's
that
do it.
it's not like I'm just showing off too much?
No, man.
Get into it.
Sports number
Let's
14.
do it.
Get into it.
And this is the prize right here. I was super happy to get this. But let's just open it up. Quintin, you have a job to do too, so this is giving you some time.
Okay, I'm thinking.
But I'm sure you're just as curious as I am.
I am definitely.
And let's see what we got. Take out War Realms right there. And we got Invisible Woman, number 3.
Nice.
Little Marilyn Monroe cover. This is interesting right here. Okay, we got Ravencroft, number 1, right? But the interesting thing about here is the first preview of Strange Academy. So a lot of people are chasing after these. So that's a nice one to have right there.
Yeah, that one made the top 10 a couple weeks, I think.
No, recently,
a while back. It was on
a while
the
back.
list.
A while back.
Yeah.
Punisher Soviet. I don't know anything about this. It's not in great shape, but it's Garth Ennis, so it's not bad. Now, New Agents of Atlas number 4. Not much heat around this book, but it is following 1, 2, obviously 3, and then 4. New Mutants number 5.
Cool. And this whole thing was $6.99.
There's a lot of books in there.
$6.99.
There's a lot of books in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's awesome.
War Realms, War Scrolls. I read some War Realms. I was not too interested. I even left War Realms, New Agents of Atlas, which is a very hot book. It's they bring any of those characters to the big screen, it's gonna just blow up. Which there is plans, I do believe. But it's not that great of a read, unfortunately.
Yeah, I agree. I couldn't get into
Mortal
it.
Hulk number 26. I love this cover, Alex Ross.
Wow.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Yep.
And then Invisible Woman number 1. I mean, was Terry Dodson. I don't know who I just love.
Adam Hughes.
Adam Hughes. It's such a great cover. And that's it right there, guys.
How
There's a
many
lot.
books is
There's
that,
a lot
like
of comics
10?
in there. Yeah.
Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 comics. You're right. That's quite impressive.
Awesome.
And I felt so bad about getting that New Agents of Atlas. I just bought another one. I don't know. I'm not going to waste time opening it up now. But it had Sleepwalkers 3 and Marvel Knights. So who knows what'll be in there? Maybe I'll put on Instagram what this was. But
All right.
that's a nice. I'm very happy with. Honestly, man, guys, I'm very happy with the New Agents of Atlas number 2, first appearance of Swordmaster.
Yeah.
So
Nice pickup. Yeah.
thank you very much. Thank you all for letting me indulge and showing you 10 books from that. But Quintin,
I'm gonna grab my other 7 books.
No, get out of here, man. Come on, you gotta pick a semifinalist. Who are you thinking, man? And I'm putting you on the spot right now.
You've like disqualified. There's 3 of those people that really had really spectacular photos. I think it was Captain Marvel. There was the Star Wars one, which is awesome, but he can't be entered, right?
Yeah, he's a finalist. Yeah, he can't.
So the Captain Marvel can't be entered. The Star Wars can't be entered, which is a great one.
Captain Marvel, guys. I'm not sure. I don't remember the Captain Marvel.
With the birthday party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah. I saw Spider-Gwen on there. Yeah.
So, and then there was one other one, which was a great one that you said cannot be entered because they were on before. But I'm gonna have to. There's 2. I think it was I'm Ravel, which is one of the first ones, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
But the other one, because it's a hideous cover, is the Avengers Annual 10 with the video game in the back. Yeah. It's just because it's I own that cover. It's one of the worst covers ever, but because of that video game in the back, it just gave it a little bit of life.
Yeah.
It's a key book right there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I mean, can you make a decision? Is what we're gonna ask right now of you.
I'm gonna have to. Why do you want me to? Do you want to choose for me?
Well, do you have 2 that you're fighting over? Or?
Yeah, he does. He has 2.
Those 2, yeah.
Those 2 right there.
Super rad.
Yeah. Like, I mean, just because I chose it because of he kind of brightened up the terrible cover.
Right. I hear you. Jeff, you wanna...
This is a tough one for me, guys. It's very tough. It's easy to go with Super Rad. There's so much there because it is a key book. And then, but E. Marvell has a unique, well, not unique, but he's really pushing this. The last book you'll ever read, and I like his presentation better.
Right.
To be honest, I'm going to vote for E. Marvell. Chris, you?
It's a moody picture that kind of goes with the book.
I'm honestly, I didn't think I would be in the situation where my vote would even matter. But I was taking note. I take notes every time, no matter what. And this isn't gonna solve it, Jeff, because I'm going with Quintin, man. I just what Super Rad did to that, like you said, that hideous cover, and I love I love how there's subtle light in the middle of the book, but the rest of it is darkened, and your eyes are focused on this background, yet you see the center of this Avengers, and then boom, with the video game in the background. It did something to me when I saw it, man. So we're still in a tie here.
No, we're not.
Still in a buckle.
I think I'm gonna go with this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we have it.
Deal breaker.
You are a semifinalist again.
I think people that own that book are kind of ashamed to own it, but they, proud at the same time.
There's no shame. There's no shame in owning this book. It's the first year's wrong.
That cover, man.
Super Rad is moving on to the semifinals.
Okay.
Super Rad will go up against next week's winner to become a finalist to go up against C to the G.
I'll tell you, man. I just want to showcase. See, can we bring C to the G's?
Oh yeah,
one more time.
That was a no-brainer. But I can't, right?
Yeah. So C to the G, you won. I'm going to call it right now. You are a winner today, no matter what, because I don't think I've ever seen, as long as we've been doing this, where you win, but then you decided to say, screw what I won for. I'm going to do something better and not care about it being better. You really killed it with this. I think this one right here, even though you're not going to be entered to win a slab off of this one or anything, I think this one right here should go into our Fresh from the Comic Shop Hall of Fame. I
agree. This is
good.
Really outstanding. I really dig it.
Yeah.
However, C to the G, you already have Man Thing. We can't.
I'm also jealous that he has those helmets.
I know, for real.
Right?
That Boba Fett one looks outstanding. All right.
Right.
That there is Fresh from the Comic Shop. Before we leave this segment, Chris, tell us how people can enter Fresh from the Comic Shop.
How you can enter and win something amazing like this 9.2 Darth Vader. I tried. I give up. Okay, anyways. All right, guys. Fresh from the Comic Shop. Go to the link below to the Whatnot app. Click that link. Download the Whatnot app, because you know that it's Whatnot that sponsors us each and every month to have these awesome giveaways. Download the app. Set up your account. It's really easy to do so. Go find us on the Whatnot app at Comic Book Canon. Follow us. Once you do that, you do the normal things that you do on Instagram. Take an awesome picture, post it, make sure you tag us at Comic Book Canon, and you leave the hashtag FFTCS. And again, we look for three things: solid presentation, uniqueness in book, awesome story behind it. Give us a little emotional tug there on what's going on behind your book or the purchase that you made. So there you go. And yeah, we have one more semifinalist to pick this month for this beautiful 9.2 Darth Vader #3.
That was a great book. And that there again ends Fresh from the Comic Shop.